I want to share with you the things that I've learned because it's a lot. There are a lot of, well, a few creators that do creator trips. So you can go travel with your favorite creator. And a lot of times I will go to different countries. And they hire a travel agency that is actually based out of Portland, Oregon. And basically what they do is they just look amongst a catalog of trips that are already pre-programmed and pre-planned. It's basically you just sign up for that and you have other people that travel with you. So you don't, and especially with going to different countries, Huckleberry, are you being a stinker? Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is that you? Is that you? So if you wondered what all that noise was, she's just having a great time. All right, so Huckleberry aside, those creator trips, the ones where people have a following and then they all go travel based on that creator will just hire, like it's just like hiring like a cruise ship, and some of them do go to cruise ships, but all they do is they just choose from a travel agency site that has set up the entire trip. So the person that is leading the trip is also going on the trip, doesn't know what the trip involves, doesn't know, and that's great because it's not like I can go to another country and check it out right now. But the stuff that I'm trying to do over here is staying in this area, showing you this area because this is one of the most beautiful areas in the world, and setting up those areas because there's no place, there's no cruise ship, there's no tourist manager here, there's no tourist guides here, and I'm setting that up with the hotel itself, with how we'll get our food. I mean, the whole thing. That's all the hats I'm wearing right now. And I know why other people aren't doing it in the nation, because you have to wear so many different hats. It just so happens to be what I loved about doing in my old corporate job too. So have lots of experience, and so it works out. The thing is, and the thing that's taking me so long, is I have to create a website. I actually just found another website that'll do this, that makes all of that stuff that everyone takes for granted look easy. So to be able to say, okay, so what sort of retreats are being offered? That means I have to do, like I'm working on 3 of them right now, 3 different retreats at 3 different times, 3 different dates, with 3 different costs and 3 different transportations and 3 different moving parts on that, and 3 different managers for those hotels. So I work with them, I put them on the internet, and I show the prices, and I show, like, people will want to choose all the way down to the room that they're going to get. And then people will say, well, they want a cost difference between like $50 a night to some of them, like the place upstairs, that's a really, really nice place, that's $1,900 a night, but you split it by 4. And so there's this huge variety of cost, of dates, of different venues. And so I'm working on all of those, and I'm putting those in a website. So what you do is you just go over to the website and you go, oh, here's all the retreats to choose from. And then you just press a button, and then through pressing a button, you can basically decide to go on that retreat and pay through that website instead of pay me directly, because that's always been hard. You pay through that website, and that is the only part that is done outside of me. Because I don't want to be a bank too. Like, that's just not what I'm looking at. But that's why it's so difficult, because when you look at these retreats, when they're all set up and they look really nice, and you're like, oh, which one do I want to go to? Which one has the topic that I want to go to? And then you just make a payment that's really easy, or you go on a waiting page, or you go on an email list. All of that, doing all of that, I think is about a 10-person job. And that's why big businesses do it. And that is specifically why I want to do it my way, because I don't want a big business. I don't want a big business experience. I don't want a cruise. I want a very small group of women that get together in the woods. That's the key. And boy, setting it up so it's easy and goof-proof, it is a whole different ballgame.